Hi guys, we're going to review for the Unit 2 Mid-Unit Assessment. So question 1, an object travels 9 miles in 25 minutes at a constant speed. What is the object's speed in miles per hour? So they want to know in miles per hour. So they want to know for 1 hour. So I know that I have minutes. So I've got my miles. And I have minutes. So I'm going to actually have to convert this per hour into minutes because I've got to make sure everything's straight. So I've got 9 miles in 25 minutes. And I know that I'm going to have to find for 60 minutes to get that per hour right here. Right? So I'm going to divide by 25. So in my calculator, I'm doing 9 divided by 25. And I get 0.36. And then I'm multiplying by 60. And I get 21.6. So it goes 21.6 miles in 1 hour. Because I know that 60 minutes is 1 hour. All right, the table represents the cost to eat in a buffet-style restaurant. Write an equation that describes the relationship between the number of people and the cost. Well, I have to find for one person. So I'm going to add a row. So I'm going to divide by 2. And I'm going to divide by 2. So 17.08 divided by 2, I get 8.54. So it's going to cost $8.54 for one person. So my equation is going to be 8.54p equals my cost. Because I always go diagonal from my constant of proportionality. 4 customers at a gas station this morning each purchased the same type of gasoline. And here were the costs. They want to know what the constant of proportionality is. So they want to find out what it is for 1 gallon. So I'm going to take 40 and divide it by 7.5. And I get 5.3 repeating. So my constant of proportionality is 5.3 repeating. Or 5 1/3. A 15-ounce box of cereal costs $4.20. Write an equation that correctly relates the price and the weight of the cereal. So I've got my price and I have my weight. So my price was $4.20 and my weight was 15 ounces. I want to find for 1 ounce, so I'm going to divide by 15. So 4.20 divided by 15, I get 28 cents. So 28 cents times the weight is going to give me my price. So my equation is going to be 0.28 W equals the price. Caitlin bought 30 tickets for $45. Micah bought 13 tickets for $39. Write an equation that could be used to determine the total cost, P, for X tickets. So I have X tickets, and I have the price. So I'm just going to use the first because it's a proportional relationship. So 30 for $45. And I want to find for 1 ticket. So I'm going to divide by 30. So 45 divided by 30. I get $1.50. So 1.50 times the tickets gives me the price. So 1.5x equals P is my equation. Does this table represent a proportional relationship? So I'm checking to see when I divide y by x, do I get the same number all the way down? So 1/2 divided by 1 is 1/2. 1 divided by 2 is 1/2. 1 and 1/2 divided by 3 is 1/2. 2 divided by 4 is 1/2. 2 and 1/2 divided by 5 is 1/2. So yes, this table is proportional. What is the constant of proportionality? So what is the amount for 1? So I'm going to add a row. I'm going to put a 1. I'm going to divide by 4. Divide by 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. 24 divided by 4 is 6. So the constant of proportionality is 6. Which choice has the smallest constant of proportionality? So that means for 1 can of beans. So I'm going to do $2.25 divided by 5, and I get 45 cents. 5.85 divided by 6, and I get 98 cents. 8.75 divided by 7, I get $1.25. And 9.55 divided by 8, I get $1.19. So which one is the smallest constant of proportionality? A, 45 cents. Okay, Nicholas is typing a book report at an average speed of 40 words per minute. So I'm going to set up my table, words and minute. I know he can do 40 words in 1 minute. They want to know, write an equation that could be used to find T, the amount of times, that's T, he spent typing if the report has W words. Okay, so my constant of proportionality is 40. So 40T equals W. So 40T equals W. So 40 times the number of minutes is going to give me the number of words. Number 10, what is the constant of proportionality? Well, I'm looking for 1 in the X column, and I find it right there. 2/3.
Mama.
What does the unit rate represent in this situation? So I have to find the unit rate, which means the amount for 1. So I'm going to divide by 3. Divide by 3. So 23.85 divided by 3 gives me 7.95. So in this situation, 1 DVD costs $7.95. That's what the unit rate represents in this situation. What would the value of X be? What value of X would make this table proportional? Okay, well, I don't know what 1 is, so I'm going to have to find for 1. So I don't like to deal with fractions unless I have to. So I'm going to divide by 3. So 378 divided by 3, I get 126. So I know 126 is the cost for 1 day. So I know that if I multiply by 20 days, I'm going to get 2,520. Question 13. What is the constant of proportionality of this equation? The constant of proportionality is always the number in front of the X. And remember, you can't have plus or minus or an exponent in the constant of proportionality. Okay, so it's always the number in front of the X. Okay, so these are your review questions. Here's a scale drawing of a rectangular room. Each centimeter represents 3 feet. What is the actual area of the room? So the first thing I have to do is convert. So I'm going to multiply each of these by 3. So 3.5 times 3 I get 10.5 feet. Yep, feet. And then I'm going to do 5.5 times 3, and I get 16.5 feet. They want us to find the area, right? Area. So I'm going to do 10.5 times 16.5. And it's 173.25 feet squared. Last question. Stan made a scale drawing of his living room. He had a scale factor of 1/4 inch equals 2 feet. The dimensions of his living room are 3.5 by 3 3/4. So this is where your yellow calculator is going to come in handy. Carpet sells for $3.99. How much will it cost Stan to carpet his living room? All right, so I'm going to start with inch and feet. So I know 1/4 is going to equal 2. So I want to figure out what 1 is, so I'm going to divide by 1/4. So I get 8. So then I'm going to take 3.5 and multiply it by 8. And I get 28 feet. That's a big living room. Okay, and then I'm going to do three and 3/4 times 8. And I get 30. So then it says to find the area. So I have to do 28 times 30. I get 840 square feet. Then it says it's going to cost $3.99 per square foot. So I have to do 840 times $3.99. And I get $3,351.60. All right, if you have any questions or you're not sure or you need help, please let me know. Have a great rest of your day.